face. You gonna lay down? That face! That face! Oh my goodness! So today we're gonna dive deep into the land, the territory that is microfiber. You have maybe noticed that word being thrown around more and more nowadays. Microfiber cleaning cloths, microfiber, jackets, microfiber towels and stuff like that. What is microfiber? Why should you use it? How is it clean? We will answer those questions here on the video. Stay tuned. Now before we get started, if you are interested in organizing videos, cleaning videos, and videos just about fun stuff, please subscribe. What are you doing? It's totally free. Just press that subscribe button down below, and if you don't subscribe for any of that stuff, you should subscribe for this one. Is he good bait? Is he good subscribe bait? He says, subscribe! Subscribe to my mom! Anyway, let's talk about microfiber. Now in general, I'm going to be talking about microfiber cleaning cloths, but microfiber is used in a lot more than cleaning cloths. So microfiber production has been in the works for a long time now, but the first major success was in Japan in the 1960s with the production of ultra suede, which is like a suede-like material. It was completely vegan, it's kind of like leather-like, and that was a really successful material back in the 60s. And after that, microfibers were more produced and became really popular around the late 80s, early 90s. Then microfibers just like took off and boom. Microfibers are commonly used in like athletic gear, like maybe like cycling jackets, yoga pants, all those things that are like kind of stretchy and made of like rayon and things like that. Those are actually microfibers, and they're designed to wick moisture away from your body because they're very absorbent. But microfiber has become very popular nowadays as a cleaning material. Now microfiber isn't actually a natural fiber, it's made from plastic. Now remember that fact because that is a little bit of controversy later in the video. So microfiber is usually made from a combination of polyester and polyamide. So these two plastics are woven together to make a really sort of either soft fabric or thick fabric. It really depends on the manufacturing process. But what it is, it's basically a really fine strand of plastic, finer than silk. And actually it's any microfiber is described as being less than 1 denier, I think is a unit of measurement used to measure the density or the how fine fabrics are. And silk is like slightly more than 1 denier, and microfiber is smaller than that. So really tiny, and even after it's so tiny like that, it's I think torn up actually to have more surface area on the surface so that it will trap dirt and viruses and bacteria particles. It's very absorbent. Microfiber is actually 1/100th the size of a human hair in diameter. 1/100th. Let that sink into you. Like, look at one of your hairs and then imagine something 1/100th the size. That's tiny. And on top of that fact that it's small, it has much more surface area than your hair probably. That's actually really cool. And that's going to give you an insight about how it actually does clean and disinfect surfaces. So when I was looking around my house, I discovered that aside from the microfiber cloths I had actually purchased deliberately, like this guy is a dusting cloth. I just used it. This is like a regular microfiber cleaning cloth that I just bought actually a few weeks ago from Marshall's. It's also from the brand Casabella, really nice. I have this one, which is like specially for glass. You should see their weaves on them are very different. See the more fine weaves, like this guy, if you can see, they are better to clean glass. Some of like, this is like a regular thick one, which is like just fine for regular cleaning. This like sort of, it's like puffy or like plush microfiber is really good for dusting. This guy, I guess, is the same thing. He's just really good for general cleaning, anything heavy duty. This one, for some reason, is really good at absorbing moisture. So if you spilled some water and you need something to clean it up with, you should grab this guy. These are from Target, by the way. I'll link them down below. And I also have one, which is not for cleaning. It's basically for drying your hair, made by the brand Diva Curl. And it's made from polyester and polyamide. Even the towel that I bought from Petco that is designed to dry my dog is made from microfiber. The pad for my O Cedar spray mop is made from microfiber, and the pads for my iRobot Brava 380T are also made from microfiber. Let's talk a little bit about how microfiber cleans and how it's so effective. So microfiber cleans in a mechanical way, which is different than a chemical way. Now I want to also take this opportunity again to de-villainize the word chemical. Chemical is any molecular structure, and it's going to react with something the same way that water is a chemical. Vinegar is a chemical, I think that's acetic acid, and also sodium hydroxide, which is a very strong base, is a chemical. All of these things are going to react with something and do something. They're not going to be all bad. So I want to just stress again that any chemical via occurring in nature or man-made is not automatically make it bad or good. You want to just do your research and make sure you're doing the best thing for you and your family. Chemical cleaning can work one of three ways. It could either bond with the dirt, allowing water to actually carry it away. It can break apart dirt at the molecular level, or it can actually kill germs through various methods of cell destruction. That being said, when you clean with microfiber cloths, you don't usually need to use detergents or chemicals to clean the surface because of the surface area of the microfiber actual fiber. It's going to trap dirt and trap bacteria and trap viruses inside, and it's going to just sweep them away instead of just moving them around like other cloths do. One of the main benefits from cleaning with microfiber cloths is that they are reusable. I use way fewer paper towels than I did before I started cleaning with microfiber cloths. They're reusable, you can use them a bunch of times before you need to wash them, and they are really good at cleaning. They don't leave streaks behind because they don't leave lint behind. Occasionally I will use a microfiber cloth with a mild detergent, but usually I can just use water and it will clean just as well, if not better. Some microfiber cloths are better than others. In general, you want to make sure that you get a really good quality microfiber cloth. If you can touch it and feel it, that's probably the best move. But the price doesn't always actually indicate quality. Some of the most expensive ones aren't as good as the cheaper ones. You just need to go and touch it, see which one is thick, and you're gonna feel like it's gonna do the best job. Now let's talk about microfiber's dirty little secret. So if you didn't see my video on the magic eraser, I will link it in a card up above so you can go and watch it. Microfiber is also made from plastic as well as magic eraser. Unless the microfiber cloths are made from polypropylene, they are not biodegradable. So you've got two sort of things to deal with here. They're better for the environment in that you're not using paper towels and throwing those away and reusing them all the time, and you can just, it's more economical and better for the environment that way. However, they are not recyclable, and every time you wash this, some of the little microfibers, the very small microfibers, are released into your washing machine. When they are released into your washing machine, when the water from your washing machine is released into the water supply, it can go back into rivers and streams, and the little fibers are floating around in the rivers and streams, and fish are actually eating it. Therefore, you are eating microfiber. You are eating plastic. Microfiber pollution is actually becoming a huge problem, and that prompted me to actually do some research about how I can still use microfiber, or if I can use some sort of microfiber alternative, and I've come up with a few things that you can do to help microfiber pollution. This is Guppy Friend. Guppy Friend is a wash bag you can use to trap the fibers in the wash when you wash your microfiber materials. Now, I found out about Guppy Friend by doing a little bit of research. Guppy Friend is sold at Patagonia. It's about $30, and it will stop the microfiber from being released into your washing machine. It will trap the fibers and make it that much better. You can do a little bit yourself. If you can just do a little bit, it helps the environment. So don't expect to see a lot of fabrics in the bag when you first wash it a few times. I think it takes time for those fibers to build up. You might see a little bit of them, but it basically just traps the fibers and prevents that step from the fibers going from the washer to the water supply. There is another product you can purchase called Coraball. I do believe it is not on the market yet. I think it was started, it had a Kickstarter and it's sort of in production. I think as I'm making this video, it will be available maybe March of this year, 2018, but I'm not sure. I will put a link down below to the product and when it's going to be available, but that will actually also catch microfiber and prevent it from going into the rivers and streams. Now, as far as caring for your microfiber, it does require a bit of different care than the rest of the fabrics in your home. You want to wash microfiber in a cycle all by itself. That's why I have a little microfiber sort of laundry basket in my home just for microfiber. Nothing else goes in it. When it fills up or when I feel like it's time to wash the microfiber, I just throw it all in together, because if you throw it in with other things, it will get lint. It's basically catching everything. It gets lint all over it and everything. And you should wash it with just regular mild detergent, nothing special. Definitely no fabric softener. It will coat the fabrics and affect how well it works. I do believe some microfibers work best with a static charge, with an electric charge. So also using fabric softener or dryer sheets will take away that electric charge as well and reduce its efficacy. So when you wash microfiber, you can wash it. I like to wash it in a hot cycle. That means it sort of makes the fibers expand a little bit and release all the bacteria and stuff that it has been holding in its area. You can let them air dry or you can dry them in your dryer on low heat. Do not use high heat. You will damage the microfibers. Letting them air dry is perfectly good because they dry really quickly. It doesn't take long for microfiber to dry at all. So if you currently have things in your home that are microfiber, grab yourself a Guppy Friend from Patagonia. Buy a couple and it will help you feel better about what you're doing to the environment. I had no idea that microfiber was doing any of that stuff with the whole like microfiber pollution, but taking the right step to reduce some of that pollution is, in my opinion, the right thing to do. All right, that's it, you guys. I hope you learned a little something today. I hope that you learned how to care for your microfiber and discovered that it may be the best thing for you, or maybe you want to avoid it after this. You were like, oh, forget it, I'm never buying any microfiber. Let me know in a comment down below if you have microfiber, if you've been using it, if you like it, or if you're like, oh, I hate it, I'm just gonna use paper towels and like regular cotton. Let me know in a comment down below. Anyway, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. I publish 3 times a week and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!